What's up, y'all? It's your boy Niner Faithful. How's everybody doing? I know everybody's legendary, baby. It's draft day. It's finally here. And unlike yesterday, we're actually going to have some real Niner news to talk about. The Niners are going to pick, I'm guessing, probably about an hour and a half. We got Jason waiting in the green room. But before we get started today, we got to remind everybody, of course, to listen to the end of the show for a special coupon code to save 10% off of all For the Faithful by the Faithful apparel, exclusively available at NinerFaithfulRadio.com/shop. Get your officially licensed Niner gear and help out Niner Faithful Radio by using our affiliate link. The link will be in the description of this video or podcast. Go to SeatGiant.com. Use the promo code Niner Faithful Radio to save on all your theater, concert, and sporting event tickets, as well as help out the show. Of course, go to NinerFaithfulRadio.com/subscribe to see everywhere you can subscribe to the show and follow us on social media. Jason does a bang up job on Facebook, Instagram, and Tumblr at Niner Faithful Radio and Twitter at Niner Faithful R. Ladies and gentlemen, faithful of all ages, let's get the show cracking.
You are now listening to Niner Faithful Radio, the show for the faithful, by the faithful.
All right, we're back live and direct. Let's go ahead and bring on the man of the hour. Jason, what's cracking, brother?
What's up, everybody?
All right, so yeah, sorry we're slightly late. Jason and I were chopping it up in the green room, and I just looked down. I was like, oh shit, we're late.
This is the way.
This is how we do it. So we were just talking backstage and everything about a little bit about the Debo situation. You know, if the reports are true and the Jets only offered 10, basically we're going to swap 10 and a fifth rounder for Debo, and our second, I'm not taking that deal.
No, that is not the king's ransom that I wanted. I didn't want Debo to go, but if you're going to throw 2 first and maybe Elijah Moore and some other stuff at me, okay, now we have a serious conversation. Don't insult me with 1.
Yeah, like my thing about it is don't insult me with basically a pick that's going to we were going to basically trade Debo for whatever player that we were going to take at 10 and then not pick again until 93. Yeah, that's not happening.
If it was a quarterback type thing where we needed a quarterback, then we could do something like that, but we don't.
Oh, yeah. If this is last year, okay, you can make that argument.
Yeah.
You know, and whatever, people would have gone nuts over, you know, it being traded, whatever. But, you know, I'm glad. I'm almost glad, at least content-wise.
Are you watching the draft stream right now? What the hell is going on?
With the little person upside down?
Yeah, why is there a dude upside down? What in the – it's Chris Angel. I know what the hell's going on. Never mind.
Okay. I was like, I saw that. I was like –
like, what the – why is there a man dangling upside down?
Because it's Vegas. And, oh, my Lord. Anyway, you know –
this shit's getting wild.
Me and my girl actually were talking about Vegas, and you know, I know Wayne Breezy went out to Vegas and a few other
Chapman's out there and everything.
Chapman's out there. I know there are a few others that went out to Vegas, and you know, my girl was like, "You should have done it. You know, it'd have been fun." And I told her, I said, "You know, the 2 trips I made to LA this year." I was telling my girl, I said, my whole life I've always heard LA's dope, LA's the greatest, you know, whatever, right? And I said, truthfully, the water really wasn't that much warm, and probably what makes LA better than the Bay to a lot of people is the nightlife, and me and my girl aren't very nightlife type people. So I told my girl, I said, would it have been dope to go for the experience of the draft? Yeah, awesome. You know, I do want to go to the draft one year.
Yeah.
But I said, I don't drink, really. I don't gamble too much. I was like, I'm not single, you know, so I'm not going out there looking for women. Well, anyway.
Or are you?
Anyway, I told my girl, maybe we'll take that trip, you know, 10-year wedding anniversary or something like that. But, you know, so I said, it's to me, I'd rather it be a more convenient drive than when they eventually bring it out to the Bay. Or I said, babe, if they have it in Chicago, that's my girl's favorite city to visit. Cool, I could disappear for 3 days to do draft stuff. You can go to Chicago and have the time of your life while I'm having the time of my life at the draft. You know, something like that, like where it's just going to be Las Vegas. I mean, like, yeah, I want to go and have the Vegas experience one time in my life, but not when I have to take a trip to Denver this year. I mean, it's not official because we haven't gotten anything yet, but the big plan is to go out to Denver this year, visit my mother, go out to a Niner Bronco game. Why not?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm watching a different stream at the same time, and one of the guys I was streaming with, and I was on his show last night, like, he was drunk already. He's a Steelers fan and he was already pissed off about their pick, and the draft has already started, barely even started, and he's already drunk.
Oh, God.
He's already toasted.
Is he in Vegas?
No, he's sitting at home. He's just that's his week. Like last night, he was all like kind of like with me. He gets faded off like a 6-pack of like seltzers now.
Yeah, I know.
Like all you can see on his camera is like right this because he can't focus it.
I honestly,
we got time.
We've got plenty of time.
Yeah. We might go off topic a few times.
Oh, we're definitely going to go off of topic. Listen, if you've tuned into Niner Faithful Radio for a while, you know we're bound to talk about Niners in 1972 and me going to random fucking Kyle Williams rant because, you know, I don't know, that's what I like to do sometimes. My girl always tells she'll know what it's coming to because I start to get a little like this. I'm like, I'm telling you, babe. And she'll be like, oh God, here it comes. She already knows when I'm about to get into one of my little rants or whatever. Just like yesterday, she had to take my phone away because I was watching Frank Gore highlights. And I'm about to like knock things over and everything like that. Because I'm just like, babe, you don't understand how gangster Frankie Gangster was. But you know what? I will say this. Watching the highlights of Frank Gore yesterday, love him. Y'all see the poster in the background. But he sure as hell got caught from behind a lot.
Oh, he wasn't a burner. He was nowhere near a burner.
I don't remember, like, watching those highlights, I was like, I really forgot how many times it was long runs, which, you know, Frank Gore's a burner. He's, you know, Walter Payton, Emmitt Smith, you know, whatever. They're touchdowns.
Yeah.
But because, you know, yeah, like you said, Frank Gore was never a burner.
No, he wasn't quick. He was just.
I was like, man, he really did get caught from behind a lot on things that really honestly should have been touchdowns. And you know, knowing the offensive struggles of early 2000s Niners football teams, you know, Frank getting caught a couple times at the 1 yard line or whatever might have cost us a ball game or two. I mean, would it have really mattered? Are we, you know, would that be the difference for ending the quest for 6 or not? No.
No, but it would have been nice.
Yeah, you know, I mean, I looked at my girl and I said, look, you know, you can say what you want about basketball or whatever sports. Football, I said, it's hard to tank in the sense that you can't go out there and purposely lose. You can tank in the sense of, hey, we're going out and we're playing the rookies. We've seen it plenty of times as Niner fans, you know. Yeah, of course you see things like that, but you know, you can't go out and blow a block on purpose. That gets quarterbacks killed.
Yeah.
That ended somebody missing a block ended both Joe Montana's Niner career and Steve Young's NFL career. Lance Schulter's not picking up a blitz.
Alex Smith?
Yeah.
When he was, he was with the Commanders at the time. What's his name from the Jets? Joe Theismann.
Joe
Same thing. You know, Teddy Bridgewater damn near lost his life.
Yeah.
And that was in practice.
And so it's you miss, you know, I think I'll put it to you this way. Lawrence Phillips missing
Arnaz. Pick is in for the Bucks.
Oh, picks in for the Bucks. Okay.
Yep, just FYI.
So your whatever you're watching on is slightly ahead of me because I'm still at 245.
Well, it just switched over right when I said it. So they're
okay. So, anyway, Lance Schulter's not picking up Aeneas Williams on a blitz. Changed the course of the Niners franchise for the next pretty much until Jim Harbaugh came along. Yeah, you had a little bit with Mariucci there and everything like that, but the Niners were never the same. And looking back, we weren't real serious championship contenders. I don't believe that we were a better team than the Buccaneers.
Have you seen the playing cards that they got that for like the background of the draft? By the way, look at the background. It's like a deck of cards. Every team has their own deck. I need this deck in my life.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, watch the backgrounds, like when the guys from like the back room are walking up and everything. I've seen one of the highlighted one is the Niners one. The Niners one's actually in the hallway, so you'll probably see it. Let's see what the Bucks pick.
Yeah, I just saw it said picks in. Go ahead and announce the pick, bro. I'm not necessarily really worried about it until the Niners roll up. Into the Niners.
Who they got? Logan Hall, tackle out of Houston. That's a pretty good, not a bad pick.
So according to
early
Daniel,
for him, I would have thought you probably could have gone with maybe like Arnold Ekebede, something like that kind of guy, or Travis Jones out of UConn. But Logan Hall is a good run stopper.
I got Daniel Jeremiah as best available right here.
Who?
Daniel Jeremiah.
Oh, Jeremiah. Okay.
I don't even see him on it.
He would have been the 14th best available right now. He's very Kinlaw-ish, just to where, or not really Kinlaw, where like he's probably quicker than Kinlaw, but he's good up the middle.
Yeah. Oh, I was looking at offensive tackle. You meant D tackle.
Yeah, D tackle.
Okay, I was looking at the wrong position. I'm not even seeing any centers on here. Can we officially? How about we do this? We obviously got time to kill, but let's get into it. Niners are going center, second round, right?
Depends on if some of the edges fall. There's some good edges that could fall down to number 62.
I thought the one from Florida State. I'm forgetting Johnson.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to fall to the second round because he was slipping. They kept on bringing it.
Did you say center or corner?
No, I said center, but I said the DN from Florida State.
Oh, okay. I thought
the one that got picked.
Yeah. Devontae I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. They
kept on bringing him because he's old. He's 26. Well,
they were bringing him up on the broadcast a lot and saying, "Wow, he's slipping."
Yeah, because the last couple of weeks he got hyped up like out of nowhere. Like he was going to go, but it's just like all of a sudden he went from a low first, mid second to some people were thinking he was going to go in the top 5, and it's like, why?
They like the pop-up people, and I think the biggest problem is that a lot of people think that NFL Network or Daniel Jeremiah or Mel Kiper or whoever, they're not necessarily thinking the same way scouts are thinking. And I mean, how much do you think Dwayne Kiper really, or Dwayne Kiper, the Giants coming in me, Mel Kiper?
Dude, Mel Kiper is the last person I'm going to listen to.
Well, and my whole thing about it is how much does he really spend watching these prospects?
No, I think he spends a lot of time.
No.
What I'm saying he's wrong.
What I'm saying is in the sense of he doesn't watch them all 4 years.
No.
Some sleeper pick or whatever like that was probably some agent or something throwing something. And that's we've seen it last year. I mean, we seen it last year where everybody swore to God the Niners were taking Mac Jones.
Yeah.
I mean, any big person that you thought. Now, did any of that come from the Niners organization? I don't believe so.
Oh, here comes a Pax pick. It's either going to be Sky Moore or Christian Watson. I'm willing to put money on that. That's two young receivers, and they didn't pick her. They didn't pick all. They picked two defensive guys in the first round with their 2 picks.
And he's the best, according to Daniel Jeremiah, the best available receiver. Sky Moore. Who was it?
Nope, they're still coming out.
Oh, okay.
Here we come.
That's a little concerning to me.
Christian Watson. So there goes that madness.
Watson.
He was.
Okay.
I got tired of hearing people say he was going to fall to Niners. I'm like, he's not going to reach 63.
He was literally on Daniel Jeremiah had him right next to Sky Moore.
Yeah.
So who's even up next?
Looks like Titans. Next will be Tennessee.
Titans. Yeah, Tennessee.
Tennessee will probably go defense, I bet. Christian Watson would have been nice in this offense, but there's no way he was falling that far.
I'm trying to think of some fallers because I'm curious to see if there's a player that's out there that we've targeted and put a circle and said, hey, if he falls to 50 or whatever, let's move. Matter of fact, let me pull up our picks right now.
Maybe Andrew Booth, cornerback out of Clemson, but I don't think he's going to be on the board much longer. Let's see, who else? Was it you that liked Jalen Petrie?
Yeah.
He's still on there, but
I saw that. I don't think he's going to make it to 61.
Okay, there's a cornerback from Alabama. Let me try but he tore his ACL. So, but
yeah,
what would be a more Niners pick than to pick somebody that tore their ACL?
Are you talking about? Oh no, that's a linebacker.
I can't remember his name off the top of my head.
I'm not seeing any corners from Alabama. Jalen Amir Davis.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Okay. Yeah. I think that because to me, the reason I bring up center in the second round, I don't want it. I'm still safety. Obviously, every safety I wanted, seemed to, and I was so excited. Daxton Hill was still on board because I was like, dude, if he could just slide to the right way where we could trade up to get him, I was that anyway. Is that philosophy-wise, Kyle Shanahan is going to value centers more than he is safety. Alex Mack is pretty much retiring. I think I'm
pretty much waiting for that in any moment. I'm waiting for that to come, like the Joe Saley one.
Yeah,
we're going to do this, and then this person's retiring. I'm waiting for that.
Yeah. That's what's the Niners are going to make the pick, and probably whenever they have the press conference tonight. They'll make the announcement.
Okay, so the best centers available, you got Donovan West from Arizona State, Luke Fortner from Kentucky. He's the one I really like. I really like.
Yeah, I've heard you mention him before.
If you can wait a little bit longer, like maybe towards the 5th round, you get somebody like Luke Wettenberg out of Washington. I've actually watched him live. I think he's a pretty good center. Like I said, so I mean, there's still some good centers that are out there. There's also a couple of guards out there that have played back and forth between center and guard that are say Mac decides to play this year. Why couldn't somebody move the guard? I think Donovan West and a couple of these guys. Let me pull up the guards.
Because that was my idea originally. The only reason I was thinking guard the second round was I was like, you play somebody to play guard, and then you eventually slide them over to center.
And a lot of these guys are interchangeable. They can play. Typically, you can play center and guard at the same. You've got experience at both. So we could bring in a Dylan Partham, Kenyon Kennard. These guys play them at guard this year. Then move them to center next year after learning on Alex for a year. Or just let him go at set. Keep those Vetter that's still out there. He hasn't signed with anybody. If we got a young guard and then sign Vetter, I'd be just as good with that.
I just feel that we eventually need to invest in a young guard or a young center. If Kyle Shanahan is going to say, "Hey, look, center and tackles are the biggest positions on the O-line to me," we obviously invested hugely in left tackle. Like Trent Williams ain't going anywhere. I have a funny suspicion that they're gonna think, "Hey, we'd rather just keep Mike McGlinchey, who's going to be relatively cheap, considering tackle wise. You feel me? He ain't going to be a top 8 tackle. Then draft some rookie. Okay, it only takes one team, but what one team's out there that says, "Hey, you know what? We're willing to get in a bidding war with the Niners over Mike McGlinchey."
I bet you there's for his running, just his run blocking. I think that there's a ton of teams out there. I mean, Seattle would do it. They've got jack shit for a fucking line. Well, they got Cross last night, but they got no one else in that line. But I mean, a young run team like that would be good.
And that's something that Grant Cohn, and I know how a lot of people feel about him and anything that brought up about that, how the NFL is becoming a new players league and everything like that, and how the Niners never really deal with superstars and all this. But he goes, the one thing that scares me, and with Debo's situation, is that something went wrong in that meeting in Miami. I think that's clearly now fine. It all gets hashed out. Jed throws money at Debo. Everything gets hashed out. But players notice that, And
what players have said anything bad, though? None.
Sure, but my whole thing about this is that when it comes to negotiating, is that the Yams deal with superstars. The Sheacocks deal with superstars.
Seahawks don't deal with superstars.
Yeah. They're going to pay DK. They're going to pay DK.
Yeah, but I mean, what free agents have they brought in?
Oh, yeah. Not free agent wise and everything like that. But that's what scares me a lot is that, you know what? We might have to pay Mike McGlinchey. Because we might have to pay Mike McGlinchey just off the fact that he doesn't go to the Yams or the Sheacocks. Cool, awesome. Yeah, you sit there and you say, "Hey, I'll take Nick Bosa over Mike McGlinchey every day of the week." I like that matchup with Nick Bosa. Nick Bosa is going to own Mike McGlinchey. He does in training camp every year. But run blocking, that is the strength that Mike McGlinchey's got. And I think that's the thing that frustrates me the most about the Faithfuls. They don't understand. Look, Mike McGlinchey was never drafted to be a premier pass blocking tackle. He was drafted to be an average pass blocking tackle, a great running tackle. Why? Because Kyle Shanahan wants to run the football.
It's just that sometimes, and there's been times where his pass blocking has been abysmal.
Oh, abysmal. It's cost.
And that might be.
It cost us the Philadelphia game.
Probably, yeah. But all right, Jets pick is in.
Okay, Jets picks in. So that's clear. The pressure Mike McGlinchey gave up caused Nick Mullins to throw that pick six. That can essentially cost us the Philly game in 2020. Yeah. That essentially that's when I felt the season turned. I believe we win that game. The season's the season's a little different. But we wouldn't have buried us such a hole, to get out of. But I think that's what it is.
Ooh, Reese Hall, running back, Iowa State.
I saw
solid running back. He's a good in between the tackles runner.
You know what? I think, I was talking about this with media yesterday. By the way, I actually am going to go on the show for a little bit after the Niners pick, and we do our little bit of a summary. So go ahead and check that out. But I was talking about him yesterday, and I was like, look, building a championship team, whatever, fine. But Robert Saleh is going to turn the Jets around.
The Jets have had a damn good draft.
They have.
I ain't going to lie. Those moves they've made, they've got a damn good draft. The only team that's got a better draft than them right now, the Ravens. The Ravens have also had
they've killed it.
They are.
That Kyle Hamilton pick is going to be huge for them.
Man. That Kyle Hamilton one was nice.
To get him at 15.
stupid.
I was talking about when we were talking with media yesterday with 10. I said I'm taking Kyle Hamilton at 10, or I'm trading back, getting multiple picks for trading back, and I'm taking Linderbaum. Those are my two scenarios, my two dream scenarios. Is I'm either taking Kyle Hamilton at 10, or I'm trading back and taking Linderbaum.
Yeah.
If we would have traded Debo. I know
Linderbaum's going to be an NFL, like probably a Hall of Fame center. He's the best college center in 15 years. He's so damn good.
He's like those. He's just going to be one of those things that draft, fantasy draft nerds that watch the draft, aren't going to love and everything like that. But when you circle back and you look like perfect example.
Jalen Petrie goes to the Texans. So there goes your dream.
Okay, I don't even know.
We knew he wasn't falling. There's no way he was getting down that low.
Yeah, no, so okay, well then let me see. Petrie just went. Yeah, that was the last safety I had really looked at, I believe. Nick Cross.
Nick Cross from Cincinnati would have been nice. Well, let's pull it up.
Nick Cross hasn't gone, I don't believe.
Let's see.
Because he's still on this list.
No, Nick Cross hasn't gone. He's still got JT Woods, Brian Cook out of Cincinnati. I'm sorry, Nick Cross is out of Maryland. I got those two confused.
Yeah.
Tyson Anderson wouldn't be bad. If you wait a little bit longer, Percy Butler out of Louisiana wouldn't be so bad. Even Brad Hawkins out of Michigan late, like as a late sixth, wouldn't be so bad. So, I mean, there's still good safeties out there.
Yeah, but not the cream of the crop.
I don't know, man. Like, if you watch some of like Cross or Cook, those two could hit. They're maybe not the best when it comes to coverage, but imagine like a Jamal Adams type or Troy Palmer. They're going to hit,
And that's the thing with Nick Cross. I wouldn't be mad with Nick Cross. I would say, all right, cool. So then.
That is on the clock. They traded with the Giants.
The Niners are on it?
No, Atlanta traded with the Giants.
I thought you said Niners. Okay, now Atlanta traded the Giants. I'm curious.
I'd be a little bit more excited for that one.
Yeah, I was like, because I was like, who the hell are we taking that trading up this high?
Shit. Well, let's see what the draft board looks like. The overall. Oh no. If we were to trade up right now, you got Andrew Booth, cornerback. Ebiketie from Penn State, the defensive lineman. There's also Kyler Gordon in the corner. I mean, so there's picks up there that would make sense. Sky Moore is still up there for wide receiver if they were to move up. So, I mean, there's picks up there that would make sense to move up.
That would just be who it is. I think we're going to stick back. I don't think we're going to trade up.
No, yeah, I think we trade down before we trade up.
Yeah?
I think someone would have to – they'd have to be really, really high on somebody. Say they, for some reason, Andrew Booth slides another 5 or 6 picks, and the Niners are really, really high on him. And then let's see. Who's got 5 picks from now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The Giants or Cleveland. Say the Cleveland also needs cornerbacks, and they, maybe they could trade with the Giants, but they really want Booth. I could see that because it fills a need.
Yeah. What do you think the likelihood Jimmy gets traded?
I think it goes down day by day.
Day by day. I had a little bit of hope for Carolina yesterday.
Yeah.
But that quickly, that dissipated.
If he gets traded during the draft, it will be for like a 6th-round pick or something.
Yeah, something ridiculous.
Yeah, it's like, Jimmy and a bag of Doritos for your 7th-round pick.
Yeah. Which they could say they got something. Okay, fine. You got a 7th-round pick. Awesome.
The pick is in for the Falcons, and then next up is the Bears.
The Bears.
Watch the Falcons pick Malik Williams just because.
Okay.
Well, a lot of people aren't high on Mariota, so you can have, have Malik Williams sit behind Mariota for a year or so, have the same situation we had with Jimmy and Trey.
Yeah. I would like Nick Cross just as a simple fact that replaces Jaquiski Tartt.
Yeah.
And, I'm not a big, we need to force more turnovers. But it'd be nice. It'd be nice to have, some Dante Hittner in you. It'd be nice.
5 more a year would be nice. Could you imagine 5 more possessions every year?
I mean,
kind of a thing?
It would be nice to have the belief that the Pierre Thomas hit, maybe not necessarily that hit, but that type of.
But someone put that fear in them.
Yeah, and just that type of play can happen because I don't give a damn what anybody says. That don't only change the momentum of that game. That really propelled the Niners to the 3 NFC championships and Super Bowl berths. Because I remember when I had Ian Williams on the show, and I said, okay, so I said I really need to know this. Around when did you really feel that hey, this might be a little something, with Harbaugh? And he said it was after the Philly game. Alden started to pick it up a little bit and everything like that. But he happened to mention, he goes, when we beat the Saints, and nobody in the world expected that game because a lot of people picked the Saints to win the Super Bowl that year.
Yeah.
And which goes to show you Drew Brees.
Arnold defensive end.
There you go. I believe Drew Brees, it was something crazy like after the Super Bowl, Drew Brees only made it to 1 or 2 more NFC championship games. And he has like one of the most one and done in like by quarterback, a super winning quarterback. Something crazy that like Drew Brees is a stat machine, but the thing that makes him and everybody the greatest and all that is that one Super Bowl. That's it. It's just that one. So he has said by beating the Saints, that really showed us, all right, we can hang with the big dogs. We really, this ain't just great season, met up against the juggernaut. He really believed we believed we could win the Super Bowl. Especially how we ended up winning that Aints game. The way that was, and I think that's just because of our history. But when things like that happen, you just kind of believe it's our year. Like the 2 plays to me that really circle back to 2019 was a Defoe scoop and fumble.
Yeah.
Against the Seahawks, where I remember looking at Mama Debbie and saying that is a championship caliber play. That's the type of play that wins people championships, which to me is one of the play. It was sealed then, but that should damn sure have locked in Defoe forever as a Niner. That play, anyway. And people forget the Jaquiski Tartt basically punking DK Metcalf, by the ball, and Dre Greenlaw.
Especially when it's DK, he just looks like a freak of nature.
Yeah.
That's how big that man is.
And my whole thing about Dre Greenlaw, my love for Dre Greenlaw, and how things that is people forget that in overtime, it was before the Shank field goal. It was Dre Greenlaw who picked off Russell Wilson, and really should have had a pick 6.
One of the good things about our linebacking core is each of them show up at different points. Yeah, Fred gets all the attention because he's argued he's number 1 or 2 in the league. Yeah,
and he's a quarterback. He's a quarterback of the defense.
But Greenlaw and Al Shahir, they both they are going to get paid when it's time to get paid. They are going to make money.
If the Niners are foolish to let them go to the open market, there are some people that would pay for them.
Oh yeah, we're only going to keep one of them.
Yeah,
we're not going to keep both.
No, I wouldn't think so. I wouldn't think so. Just can't afford it. But yeah, I think that, and how I think one of the great underrated things about the 2 And to me, the two most indispensable coaches besides, Kyle Shanahan is Johnny Holland, our I thought was our linebacker coach until, he obviously, situations happened. And Chris Kocurek. Because I believe D-line, it should be what it is for all we invest into it. But to me, the best performing, considering what we've invested to it, position on the football team is linebacker.
Yeah.
That is, to me, if you could say what's the best coached position on the Niners, I'd say linebacker.
It probably coached, but the best taught is probably D-line. Because we spent a lot in getting picks for the D-line. Yeah. But we've also taken some coal and turned them into diamonds.
Well, of course. And that's what it is. To me, the two most indispensable coaches on the Niners right now are Kyle Shanahan and Chris Kocurek. Yeah. I promote him to D coordinator. I promote him to assistant head coach. I promote him to whatever the hell he needs to be promoted to keep him around. He's this regime's Bob McKittrick. I think one day they might even be an award named after Chris Kocurek. Win a couple championships, stay around a couple decade plus. I think there could be an award, given to the most outstanding D lineman.
I almost want to, and I don't want this to happen, but I'd love to see if he went to another young team and see what he would do, see how really good he is with like a really young team that, doesn't have top draft picks on their line, and see what he does with them. That'd be an interesting situation for him.
Cool. Awesome. When he picks a protege who proves to be just as good as him.
Yeah.
Then
I'm not saying I want to see him, but I would love to see what he could do.
No, yeah.
With something like that.
I think that he's definitely got the right sauce. And to me, that's an underrated aspect of the Linehan era. As I remember talking to, I believe, I forget who it was, but it was one of the Niner news, one of the local news.
Bears pick is coming up.
Bears picks coming up.
And then we got 2 Seattle picks.
Back to back. They haven't had the world's greatest draft. Nobody that I'm worried about. I don't even remember who they picked yesterday.
Cross is fine. Michael Cross.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, but I'll take Nick Bosa. Or Kerry Hyder. Fine.
It's a good pick.
Kyler Gordon?
Yeah. Cornerback.
That is a pretty good pick. I'm really curious who we're gonna think. I think the only reason the only thing that I think is starting to make me happy is that this is a deep O-line draft.
Oh yeah,
so I think that's what I'm hoping. As the Niners said, hey, look, how much is the drop off between a player we could take at 61 to 93, or trade up,
And this lazy bone looking ass.
Interviewing some random Ravens fan, or at least if it is somebody.
So, watch the walk up. You can see the cards in the hallway.
Yeah, okay.
That shit's dope.
I see.
Here we go. Now this starts showing up.
Okay.
The Niners will be on the left. At least it was yesterday.
They're announcing the pick right now on my TV, so I'm a little behind you, I guess. Oh, Matt Forte announced their pick. That's pretty dope. I remember him.
Yep. I didn't know who the comedian was. I never heard of that guy before.
No. Yeah, I'm not too super smart into comedians.
This little mirror thing is fucking hilarious that they got him put on the hat in front of.
Yeah.
Because everybody does the same thing. They put the hat on. They're like, everybody does the exact same move.
This got to be like I couldn't imagine like.
Oh, it's got to be nuts.
The draft. Like, that'd be the craziest. Like, to me, I remember walking out after the kid from Pittsburgh, the quarterback they picked, and everything
Pickett.
like that. I walked out and Pickett. I ended up walking out and telling my girl. I said, "You know what, babe? I see. I didn't see specifically the team or."
Yeah, but those cards are dope though. Like I need one of those decks.
I can't. Let me see. I didn't get the. Is that the? No, I think that was the Chiefs. I didn't. That's Washington.
It's one of the last ones.
Was the Cardinals? Okay, so yeah, this is actually the first time I've watched all this and everything like that because I wasn't paying the most attention because the stream kept on cutting in and out. Huh? Yeah, no, those cars were pretty dope.
Let's see if I can find some.
Still doing it. Wow, the commissioner's still doing it, even in the second round. Let's see. I hope the Niners don't trade back. Oh wait, I accidentally clicked on our video. On my phone. To quarterback, blah, 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 for 3 players and 5 picks. Okay, the Seahawks. I was just reading. Yeah, their pick is in. Guard, center, DN, corner.
They could have just put entire team.
Yeah, pretty much. Dude, bro, I'm telling y'all right now, I'm not losing at home to them this year. I'm not. Whatever happens in shit-out, fine. You know, you can never assume to sweep a division opponent, they say. But I'm not losing to them at home. We have no business losing to them. All right, let me see. Okay. Oh, we should we had somebody's dad. Oh yeah, that's his parents. The player who just got picked, they're interviewing his parents. The pick before the Bears pick. I'm assuming that's his parents.
Oh shit! I thought they said the Seahawks made another trade. I'm like, God damn! But it's just the recap of the Russell Wilson trade.
Yeah, that's yeah. Trade Russell Wilson away for 3 players and 5 picks. That's what I was just reading. Oh man,
Boye Mafe from Minnesota is their pick.
Yeah,
pretty good. He's an edge linebacker.
Edge linebacker, huh? Yeah, chasing around George Kittle and somebody Mike McGlinchey will struggle with, I'm sure. All right, well, good on them. Cool. Whatever.
He's quick. I mean, because he's not that big.
You know what's funny? I saw somebody say something about the 7th round. They're like, the Niners are going to draft some future Sheacock. And I was like, oh, bro, that's so cold.
I don't see the lie.
I don't see the lie. No lie detected here, sir. No lie detected here, sir. God, I hate that nasty ass lime green. Like, that just looks weird. Like lime green. I could have done silver.
Why? I'm gonna share something with you on the stream so you can see the Niners card.
All right. Let me see. Add it to the stream real quick. Oh yeah, that's hard.
Like I said, look at all, like they did a good job on all of them. Yeah. Like that Lions one actually looks pretty damn dope, to be honest with you.
The Bears one looks hard too.
Yeah.
I like the Vikings one. It's weird how the
front. I like the Seahawks one. Oh, the Seahawks are picking again.
I can just see I could just see the corner. I'll take it off.
Walker, running back from Michigan State. That's a little bit of a reach.
Well, love their draft board. But yeah, no, I thought it was weird because if you look at the Green Bay one, oh shit, my bad. You look at the Green Bay one, the top one's a hat, and then the other is somebody wearing a helmet. But the Niner one looks hard. I would take those deck of cards right now.
Yeah, like I said, they did a damn good job on them.
Yeah, that you know, I'd be curious. I hope they have the draft in Vegas normally versus having it in Jacksonville. You know, or even Nashville.
No, I like the idea of it moving around.
Yeah.
Because every city is going to bring their own flair to it. Obviously,
well, of course.
But
okay, so then either do all 32 or 28, I believe it is, NFL cities. But does the draft need to be in Green Bay, Wisconsin? If y'all give me like 30 seconds, I have to go handle something real quick.
Yeah, it's commercial break, so let's.
I'll be right back. Yeah, we'll be right back.
That's very good. I think he is quick as shit and very versatile. So he's going to be running all over the field. You guys doing all sorts of stuff. I think he's more versatile than Devontae. So maybe not as dynamic, but definitely more versatile. Oh, and obviously the draft is in Vegas this year, so every city goes to has their own decorations and all that kind of stuff. Decorations for Vegas is funny. In each car is a team. Every team. So, just imagine you pack that one, sign up a team or something. Here's another thing.
All right, we're good. We're on the Twitch commercial for minute 19. So Facebook and YouTube can hear us and see us, but
Right.
All right, where are we at? We're at
the Vikings are on the board with 42, so we have 21 more picks.
19.
Or not, yeah, I'm new at adding. I tried to use that new math bullshit.
Yeah, new math bullshit. No, you went to school in Florida where apparently they're not going to teach certain math,
Yeah. Well,
God.
Florida, man. Well, shit.
Don't ever get my girl started on Florida. She'll take over the show.
I'd go to Miami and that'd be about it. I ain't going nowhere else.
Dad, Pops grew up in West Palm Beach.
I mean, like I said, it's just Florida gonna Florida. When has Florida done anything normal at any point? Florida,
We love all our listeners in Florida, though, by the way. Y'all are awesome.
Unless you're an idiot, but
His word.
no, I mean, it's just like How many times have you opened up a newspaper and says Florida man, Florida person? Florida was like, what the fuck are they doing in Florida? Like, and I know we
Right,
can
have you
go
ever
on the
been
whole
to Florida? You
political
know how
thing, but
miserable
it's
it is
just
there?
Florida. Like, what the fuck's in the water? These people like hang out with gators and shit.
So miserable in Florida. It's hot, humid.
Man, I see this dude. He put this gator was like at his front door, and he went up there with his trash can and like positioned it so that he pushed the trash can and got the gator in, and then casually walked it like 100 yards and then dumped it out into like a creek. I'm just like, what the hell?
Florida's gonna Florida.
Yeah.
Just a different breed of people.
Like I said, the political stuff aside, because they're a whole breed of political stuff. Just Florida people is just like, what is it? What kind of cocaine are y'all using down there? Florida's still stuck in the 80s. They're using that pure cocaine.
Yeah. You know, like I would not do drugs from Florida.
Hell
from
no.
Anywhere in the South. I'd be even scared to do drugs in Vegas.
Yeah. Vegas probably gets some good stuff.
Oh, you get some primo in Vegas, I promise you.
Yeah, because it's not too far from Cali, but you know they got the good stuff because you know it's Vegas.
Yeah.
You gotta have all the other stuff with it. All right, let's see what the fucking Vikings are taking.
Might hear my girl's mom shout. I don't know. Actually, I think I would actually doubt that she watches the draft. I doubt Kathy's watching the draft. She might. Surprise us all.
Ed Marnino, former Viking.
I have no idea who that is.
Old school Viking player.
Yeah.
He's giving some speech. It's like, shut up, old man. Just give us the pick. You're holding up the fucking draft.
Back at my day.
That's basically what he's saying, to be honest. This dude is eating up.
We didn't have all these sissified rules.
He is fucking eating up his 15 minutes right now. Like, dude.
Hey, you know what? Go ahead, old timer. When I'm old, oh man, I think I'm gonna be intolerable when I'm old.
I'm intolerable now. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, like I'm definitely gonna be that get off my lawn old man.
I'm already like that. I'm also older, but yeah, I'm already like that. Like, get the
complain about how things are changing.
This old dude's up there talking shit to the Packer fans.
You damn cheats.
That's what he said. He's like, I see you damn cheeseheads.
So apparently that's a derogatory term.
What she said?
Yeah. They just like, took it over like whatever, we're gonna make it our own, or make it, oh, I'm proud to be a cheesehead, But yeah, apparently it was meant as a derogatory term. I believe it was
for fuck's sake, dude, shut up.
It wasn't Chicago, like you would think it'd be Chicago, but I think the Bears.
Dude, they just brought some lady out and told him to read the card. Like, shut the fuck up.
Are you serious?
Some lady just came out like, will you just read the goddamn card?
That's cold-blooded.
Oh, I actually like this guy now.
I can't even see the stream. So like they must have he must have gone like way off script.
Oh, they took Andrew. Dude, like he's been up there for like 5 minutes just randomly, and some chick walks out and she starts pointing the card like, read it. Oh, dude, I love this guy.
It's amazing.
Grandpa's fucking drunk and shit.
Yeah, they're literally all they're showing on mine is just the little like NFL draft thing. With,
Here,
like,
let me put a
okay.
Let's see.
Because yeah, they're just showing the Vikings draft room right now, so I haven't even seen old boy.
Shit's clouded.
Yeah. Hopefully we won't get this pulled
Oh, come on. My computer's fucking being slow as shit.
Apparently, my girl thinks I was talking shit. I'm gonna say, nah, no, I was.
All right, the Giant selection's already in.
I was saying how much you hate. All right, let me see.
Who's the Giants picking? Wan'Dale Robinson, wide receiver from Kentucky. Why? You got.
I'm watching the old timer.
That dude just goes off, man. It's just fucking hilarious. Like, it was annoying at first, but then it goes so long, it's fucking hilarious after a while.
Yeah. That's cold-blooded. All right, here, I'm gonna watch the same stream you are. Let me do it.
Yeah, that's the one I'm on. Maybe we'll get closer.
Apparently, my girl's mom's watching the show.
Okay. Hi, TJ's girl's mom. How you doing?
Okay, hold on. Let me see. How can I do this? All right, hold on. Let me see. All right, whatever. I'll figure it out later. Yeah, but they let old boy go on and on. Wow.
That shit's clowning.
Everybody started booing him.
But he knows after a while, like, he went from, villain to hero.
Let's see. Oh, apparently she waved at us.
No.
Hold on. What is she watching on YouTube? I can't say. I definitely can't talk any shit.
I will.
Yeah, there's doesn't give a damn.
All right, so who's left on the draft board? Let's see.
She's watching she's watching on Facebook. All right.
All right, for 49ers picks, let me go back to overall.
Oh, apparently, and she's wearing Vikings colors. Oh, okay.
So, I mean, I guess technically if they want to go wide receiver, a lot of people still want a wide receiver. Skylar Moore is still out there. Ain't happening.
We're not going wide receiver.
No, but I've seen a lot of people
that
like the yeah. But I'm saying I see a lot of people who want a wide receiver with the first pick. Josh Paschal, the defensive end, is still out there. DeMarvin Leal still out there.
Nick Cross hasn't gone.
Nope, Nick Cross hasn't gone. Cameron Jurgens, a center from Nebraska. I think he's a step behind Linderbaum, but I would take him. Nick Bonito is a defensive end from or Oklahoma, outside linebacker, whatever we call it, from Oklahoma. For some reason, in a lot of the mock drafts I was doing, he was falling all the way down to the, at least within that range from that where the Niners could pick him. No idea why. Jaquan Brister is still out there from Penn State.
I guess they stopped the stream I'm watching on. Hold on, I'll be right back, y'all.
Yep. So right now we are waiting on the Houston Oilers. I just dated myself with that one. The Houston Texans to pick. They could probably pick anybody they want at this point. They probably have holes everywhere. I mean, they could just take the best available unless you're absolutely in love with somebody for the Texans, and you'd be fine. So let's see. Yeah, so the Texans could pretty much take anybody, and they'd have a solid pick right now.
All right, I I think this is ESPN. I don't know. I got my Roku remote, so if it doesn't show the draft here pretty quick, I can switch it up. Oh, it's live reaction and analysis, but probably not.
Did the one I sent you not work?
I can't get it on my Roku. I have to do it on my laptop.
Download the YouTube app on Roku. That's what I have on my TV.
No, I know, but I have to get. I sent it through my messenger.
Oh, okay. Just Google it or just type it in for your. Go into the YouTube app and just put NFL Draft Center. That's the one I'm watching it off of.
Okay. Let me see.
It's actually streamed by the NFL.
Okay.
Pick is in for the Texans.
L space.
What would you think if we drafted a tight end?
For with pick 61? No. Not at pick 61. Unless you're trying to say, hey, Kittle ain't long for this team.
He's a little injury prone.
NFL draft. Okay.
John Mechie, Alabama.
E-N-T-E-R. Search. Cool. 16,000 people watching. All right, I got it on.
Yeah, it should be on Alabama right now.
Yeah, Alabama highlights.
Yep.
All right, we got the same stream. All right, cool. So that's taken care of, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for the one person watching, which is my girl's mom, probably. So what we got? Houston. Oh, they just selected.
Yeah, they just selected the wide receiver Alabama.
Yeah. Baltimore, Detroit. I'm trying to see who would be a good trade partner for the Niners.
New England? Maybe Buffalo coming up.
Buffalo at 57. I'm not trading. I mean,
45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50.
Because we're at 45 right now. So we got 15 picks.
Yeah. Like I said, I only see them trading up if there's somebody they absolutely are in love with that, they just like, no, we have to have this person.
And I'm not. New England seems good. That's 7 picks.
Yeah.
All right. So that seems a little enough.
And New England, did you see their pick yesterday?
Yeah, I saw
that. That was the weirdest fucking. He took Cole Strange, which is like the 9th ranked center in the draft. It's like,
that's what? Bill Belichick just saying, "I'm Bill Belichick. I'm gonna do whatever the hell I want, and I don't care what anybody thinks."
I mean, good luck, but geez, man, you could have. That guy probably
could have traded.
No, you could have probably got that as a fucking unrestricted at the end of the draft.
They said it was a 93% chance that he would have been there when they picked again. Imagine that type of job security, though. Like Kyle Shanahan prays for that type of job security.
Right.
They could.
I pray for that kind of job security.
Yeah, right. Like, I think everybody prays for that type of job security where you could literally draft the 9th ranked center at pick. What was it? 21 or something.
Yeah, it's like early 20s. It's like, what in the heck? And I know Bill Belichick is, can probably pull some shit out of his ass. That might be a better pick if he turns out to be like a Hall of Famer. That might be a better pick than like Tom Brady.
Oh yeah. No.
I'm talking about reaching for talent.
Yeah.
If you're, granted,
because Tom Brady
was what, sixth round?
Yeah, 6th round.
So I mean, if you take him in the 1st round and he ends up having like a Hall of Fame career, that is a reach.
Pick 29. Pick 29 is what Cole Strange was.
Think about the amount of money he made now. He probably went to sleep or woke up that morning, broke his shit.
Yeah. I mean, like, the only thing I could think of is because why I was so insistent that the Niners get a 1st round, and what I think what teams like to do with the 1st round and why I think that the Jets were willing to, throw in it's that 5th-year option. And that becomes huge, especially when you're talking about a quarterback. Because a lot of people are, you could probably got traded in the 2nd round. Yeah, but you want your rookie quarterback to have that 5th-year option because A, that's the ultimate bargaining chip, and B, which is what the Niners are ultimately going to do with Nick Bosa, which is you use that as a jumping point for your contract. We all know Nick Bosa is not making less than $17 million a year next year.
No, he's going to be number 1 or number 2 highest paid defensive end. Here we go.
He's gonna be number 1. David Bowie, edge.
Yep.
That's nice. I trust Baltimore. I trust Baltimore to select defensive players. I trust Jim Harbaugh.
It's awesome. You know how Harbaugh is with his ends.
Yep. And that's one of the most underrated skills that Jim Harbaugh had, was being able to select the hell out of a coaching staff. Because Jim Tomsula wasn't a head coach, but he was a pretty damn good at D-line coach.
I mean, as good as we think Coach K is, Tomsula, before it got into his head, was damn near just as good, if not better at times.
Yeah.
I
mean, it helps. Look, we're always going to say it helps when you have, Aldon Smith. It helps when you have Nick Bosa.
Yeah.
And D Ford. But what makes me with Coach K is you got Kerry Hyder, you got Arden Key last year. I think it's going to be the player we got from the Colts.
Duke. Duke is what I've been calling. I gotta give his full name.
Okay. Duke then. We'll call him Duke then. Yeah. I think it'll be him this year, which is honestly why I wish we would have got him on a 2-year deal.
Turn down the seat.
All right, Detroit's picks in.
Hey, look, we are actually on the ticker now.
Oh,
we're the last team on the ticker. We are getting close, for fuck's sakes.
There you go. Hey. We are the last team on the ticker. Well, hey, that's good. So then this would be about the area where I don't.
Is that Key?
Oh, yeah, it is.
Damn. I didn't notice him with a beard like that. I ain't seen him in a minute.
Key Appeal. Anyway, he's from Detroit. So
I'm gonna guess so.
No, I know he is. Josh Piscotty, Kentucky.
Damn. He was one of the ones that I kind of was hoping would fall.
I'm trying to think of teams' needs ahead of us and see if there's a team out there that needs a center or something that would cause us to jump them.
Let's see. Washington probably needs an overall rebuild.
So they're going best player available.
More than likely. I could see Chicago going offense, get somebody else to go along with Justin Fields. New Orleans goes
they are a receiver.
Maybe they pick up Malik Williams. Kansas City's probably going to take best available. They're probably going to take Sky Moore if he isn't drafted, I bet. I'd put
Yeah, they're going to take – because, yeah. Could Chicago take Sky Moore?
Yeah.
I mean, get a receiver for Justin Fields.
Yeah, go alongside, I think it's Allen Robinson.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh isn't a bad team in general. Pittsburgh should probably go offensive line. They've got the new quarterback. You might as well, get somebody, and Trubisky. Got to draft somebody to protect those two guys. Indy.
Pittsburgh is in that awkward situation where you're too good to do a rebuild, but you're not good enough to compete for a championship.
Yeah. especially in the NFC North or AFC North.
The AFC is a juggernaut this year.
Arizona. Maybe defense.
I don't see them taking a center.
Who?
I have a feeling, bro. Savannah, I just have a feeling, y'all, that it's going to be center. It's going to be
an offensive lineman or a safety. It's got to be.
Yeah. And it's going to be that. And Kyle's going to talk about how he handles center. You listen to how Lynch talked about a young center and all that in his pre-draft. I think what they're trying to set everybody up is they're trying to set everybody up for not, thinking some drastic move was going to happen or anything like that.
Yeah.
And I'll give credit to Grant Cohn one time is that Kyle Shanahan Debo was Kyle Shanahan's pick. And I don't see Kyle Shanahan giving up easy that he can't come in and fix this relationship. Because I don't know how great John Lynch's relationship is with the players, but I would be willing to bet my bottom dollar that most players consider the relationship with Kyle better. I don't see many players going to John's office, Lynch's office to go talk to him, but I see players coming in and going in.
Why not both? I mean, I would think because Kyle's obviously younger, so he can relate to the generation of the players a little bit better. He's one of the quote unquote cooler coaches in the league, so I get that aspect of it. But when you look at someone's career, why wouldn't you go to if I wanted career / life advice, I'd go to Lynch. And that's nothing against Kyle, but Lynch is definitely, he's a Hall of Famer.
And this is not a knock on John Lynch or John Lynch.
No, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's probably easier to talk to Kyle.
Yeah, he's the cool coach. He wears Yeezys. He slaps Lil Wayne,
Yeah. He's one of the boys, kind of and I get that, But like I said, so maybe they find it easier to relate to Kyle just because he's younger.
Kyle reminds me of that cool dad.
Yeah.
Where he has to discipline you because he's your dad, so you fuck up. He has to ground you, or he has to take away your Xbox or whatever like that. Or very don't make me do my job type of dad. Yeah. Hey, I'll let you stay up however late you want, but don't make me give you a bedtime by,
Kyle's the dad that lets you and your friends come over and drink at the house because he doesn't want you guys to be driving drunk somewhere else.
Yeah, definitely. Kyle is that type of dad. And honestly,
look, you all can drink here. Give me your keys.
I think I would do that. I don't know if I'd do that with my daughter, but I'd do that.
My dad was like that.
My mother was like that. My mother was very, you're going to do it whether we want you to do it or not. So, might as well be safe.
My dad gave us the garage, and he would just close the door and be like, look, as long as I got everybody's keys and you guys ain't leaving, I ain't give a damn what goes on in this garage. Because we had like a couch and a radio, small TV and everything out there. So it was just a kicking it room for all of us.
It was probably like, what, 80s, 90s? A lot different time.
90s.
90s, yeah. A lot different time. I remember my sister's dad.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's
the most generic name in the fucking world.
I just believe I'll give them some credit because they could have.
Ooh, Fundera Memphis. Alabama.
I just feel like there's just nothing in Washington D.C. the nation's capital. There's just nothing you can. Okay, you can't go straight out Patriots or whatever, but you can go.
Red Tails. They missed on Red Tails. I'm sorry, I'd have bought a Red Tails jersey just because of the historic significance of that name. Yeah, the Red Tails are, right?
Yeah, the blue coats and the red tails.
No, the Red Tails from World War II.
Oh no! It
was an all black fighter squadron.
Oh, okay.
How do you fuck that up? You're in the nation's capital. You hit on it being a quote unquote. You get bonus points for it being, towards positivity for racial stuff. Yeah, for
Yeah.
blacks, racials in general, kind of whatever you want to do. You hit the military front because they're all veterans. Why do you not go with that name?
Because it's Dan Snyder, and he's
an idiot.
I mean, say what you want. Say what you want about Jed York, but
we don't have Dan Snyder.
Watching other NFL owners, the fact is that what, I don't believe that Jed generally gives Kyle whatever the hell he wants. Whatever you think that you need to make this the best football team. I haven't heard too many, shady things he does as far as, I don't think we're going to catch, Jed York at San Jose Mineta with a, suitcase full of pills.
Maybe some cocaine. He's rich enough to where cocaine's his probably type of drug.
I would truly, I don't even see Jed. I see Jed as a severe alcoholic type.
Yeah.
I don't see him as a coke
he likes his whiskey.
I can see Trent Baalke doing coke.
Baalke's high right now.
Yeah, Baalke's zooted. But even Harbaugh too. I can see Harbaugh.
No, I think Harbaugh's a straight edge. I don't think he took a damn thing. I think he naturally was like that. Like, he'd give himself a heart attack if he took like some coke or something with the way he used to blow up.
For real.
He'd stroke out.
You know what though? I would love it. See, everybody always hated Harbaugh's sideline antics. I loved it because it showed me my coach cares.
Yeah, it's just part of his personality.
Yeah. I've always, to me, one of the worst things ever. And looking back, I wish I was this age when it happened because I would have had the maturity to see it. The most ridiculous thing ever, and no wonder he sucked as a head coach, was Mike Nolan's whole thing about suit.
No, well, the suit was to honor his dad, though, wasn't it?
Well, no, he wanted to wear it like his dad and everything like that. But my whole thing about it was the issue that I have with it now is, you know what? You're a championship winning coach, or you're a championship winning team, or whatever like that. But you know what? You got better things to worry about than how you're looking on the sideline.
But then again, have you seen what some of the players wear?
I mean,
Chicago Bears are picking.
Yeah.
Jaquan Brisker's safety. I was kind of hoping he might have fell, but
yeah, that's what I heard. That's when I heard about
that's a good pick for them.
Niners being interested in.
But I kind of like this too, just because it was straight old school.
Well, no, I have no problem. I'm not that type of. My stepdad's like that. Like, he hates the players with the long beards now and all that. I'm a very like, dude, wherever the hell you want. I've never gone in a store and said because the cashier had tattoos or the cashier's beard was too long or whatever like that. Yeah. I'm not going to order from this. I'm not going to shop here. I've never gone to a pizza. My last girlfriend before my current girlfriend, she worked at Round Table Pizza, and their manager actually looked a lot like you, but his beard was real long.
Yeah,
stupid long, and I never tripped off of it. Some customers would, like, he got some complaints.
Oh, I'm sure.
But, I mean, that's a little different though, because that's hygienic. That's I don't want.
Yeah, but you can get around. That's just easy ways to get around that. If you take care of it, it's not like it's falling in your food.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. Wear a beard net, like,
yeah,
whatever. Anyway, but that's a little different. But I've never been a stickler on. Man, I don't give a shit what Kyle Shanahan wears on the sideline. You know what I'm saying? He could be there fucking butt ass naked. I don't give two shits.
Well, I don't know about that part.
I wouldn't care. I wouldn't look at the sideline. But I care about him winning. My girlfriend has met him. She's a notary, and he came in to get his house notarized, and some stuff to get his house built and everything like that when they first signed and everything. And her owner and her owner's wife were all freaking out and everything like that. And she looked at me. He's a complete asshole. He was a total dick. Was rude. You know what I'm saying? Basically wanted me to bend over and kiss his ass because he was Kyle Shanahan and everything like that. And I said, hey, guess what, babe? Give two shits as long as he brings number two.
But you know what, though? I can see him being like that. He's young.
Oh, yeah.
He's good. He's cocky. I can actually see Shanahan being kind of a dick.
if Shanahan does not bring the quest for 6 and the quest for 6 in his regime, it's going to be his own damn fault. It's going to be him getting in his own way. It's probably going to be his ego and his stubbornness that causes it.
Yeah.
But I'm just as convinced that if they win number 6, it'll be his arrogance, his cockiness, his whatever.
It's a positive and a negative depending on how it works. All right, so you want to go over what's left and what's on the board for best available?
Yeah. Let's go ahead and do that.
All right, let me refresh and see what we got.
Wrap us through.
Best one right now is going to be Luke Goedeke, tackle, Central Michigan. Amazing run blocker. Think of Mike Lynchy Jr., basically. He's going to be amazing in run blocking, okay in pass protection. So, you got that, basically. But
awesome. I would have loved him.
6'5", 312. He's got long arms. Like I said, he's basically Lynchy Jr. So if we didn't have faith in Mike, we could always move on. Let's see. Kenny Joseph, safety out of Illinois. He's another one that's out there. Nick Cross, still out there.
I would take Nick Cross over him.
Yeah.
I think Nick Cross is okay. Well, whoever they did, New Orleans just did their pick. They're high five. Oh. They're on the phone with somebody.
Yep.
I wonder if they're in on the call.
Okay, just say who the fuck you're talking to. Just give me the first name.
I'm assuming a receiver, unless they're showing their first round pick.
Wow.
Unless they're showing their first round pick.
That is Olave. That's their first round.
Okay. I know quite a few of the Fields of Gold, just people who wanted Justin Fields, very much were like, you take Justin Fields, 2021, you take a Chris Olave, 2022. I think this is very important. I could see this. To me, I think our goal this year is to build. This is going to be the next 3 picks are going to be what we say. Hey, these are premium. These are the ones we think are going to be starters. Real serious contributors.
They're going to be the bridge for some of the guys that are going to be leaving the next couple of years. And after that, maybe even the last pick in the 3rd round, it's going to be a lot of depth. I don't expect a lot of splashiness. I think this is basically going to be like, these are going to be the players that we're going to eventually have to replace talent with, when we start having to pay X players. Because I don't think Linchingham want to go through the rebuild. I think they're going to want a constant replenishment. Yeah, like I said, a lot of these guys probably won't start maybe for a year or so, kind of like what we did with Aaron Banks, Jalen Moore, perhaps, some of those guys. It's going to give them a little bit of time to develop. And then come 2 years from now, 2 or 3 years from now, then they'll start playing more.
Yeah. Special team roles to start off with.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to see some type of camp or something to see how much, players like Talanoa or whoever have
improved. I really want to see Aaron Banks and Jalen Moore. I want to see what happens.
Yeah.
The Saints.
I think
Alontae Taylor, cornerback, Tennessee.
There you go.
The way the cornerbacks are starting to come off, I don't think we pick one of them. Unless, like I said, unless they're in love with one all of a sudden.
No, I don't think we're going corner just because Charvarius Moore, it's going to be E-Man and Charvarius Moore. Or Charvarius Ward.
I say it's going to be Ambry. I think Ambry picks out E-Man.
Right, okay, E-Man, Ambry, let him battle it out, whatever.
No, I mean, we can
I hope
this later, but
yeah, I hope Ambry beats out E-Man. I really do. Because I'm going to be a little, not yet, obviously he's young, but it's a little tad bit concerning if Ambry Thomas, our 3rd round pick, can't beat out, Emmanuel Mosley, who honestly, I think a lot of Emmanuel Mosley's career, as I've gone back and like you said, hey, look at the stats, look at the, look at everything. I think E-Man's whole career has essentially been, the Niners haven't had it was Richard Sherman, and the Niners really haven't had a second corner better than Emmanuel Mosley.
No. And what's his name just couldn't.
Got the Witherspoon.
Yeah, he had the talent to be the number one. He just couldn't keep it consistent.
Yeah.
There was a rumor of him coming back to the Bay.
That's not happening.
No, this was earlier in the year. And I was like, no, we moved on.
Kyle, I think what signed his death warrant was what happened in the Dolphins game.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I wouldn't want him on my team after that.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
That Kyle said no. That's not happening. After everything else that had went on throughout his career.
Especially because he came back in trying to upsell himself. Like, oh, look, I was the missing piece all along. It's like, if you were that good, you should have been out there and playing. I'm sorry. I'd take Brian. Was it Brian Allen? Give me him back. That man went out there, knew he was going to get burnt every single play, and still tried his damnedest.
That takes a lot. That's not a.
You're going to get fucked up. Oh, you're going to get played on. And you still went out there and at least gave it your damn best. I can work with that.
Yeah, that can't be easy for the ego.
No.
Just to say, and the attitude not to pull himself out, just to be like, hey, coach, to have the heart to say, hey, I'm going to make them tell me, hey, wrap it up, kiddo.
Yeah. All right, Patriots are now on the clock. What is he going to pick the 22nd quarterback from down the street community college in BFE? The Patriots, they need back end help on their defense. So I wouldn't be surprised if they got, some sort of defensive back, safety, corner, or even their linebackers. Their linebackers are terrible. So I put money on it being one of those two position groups.
I think that we can. I think we're gonna sit.
I'm sorry.
I think we're gonna sit. I don't see us trading up.
Yeah,
I think
at this point,
because I think we're in the position of the draft right now where it's like, look, corner, offensive line, D line.
Yeah.
And I don't think anybody's going to be too mad about that.
And there's decent ones out there at each of those positions that could. There's not enough picks to where we couldn't have the best available. Would be a bad pick.
So it might just come down to who do we think could receive better coaching and get the most out of. Give credit, Chris, because I'm telling you, the Niners are a fiend for 2019 for a pass rusher like D Ford. John Lynch. I don't think we're ever going to get it.
No,
because I think we're going to be too good to be in the position to draft one, unless we just happen to get lucky and find a diamond in the rough type of situation.
Yeah,
and we're going to be too good to go trade for one or to draft one. And I think after D Ford's situation, we're going to be too scared to go sign one in free agency.
It would have to be somebody young that hasn't had any injury issues before.
And I mean,
or it's a vet, like if Von Miller, Like you're just here for 1 year on a 1-year contract to chase a ring, kind of a thing. That'd be it.
Yeah. Okay. But now I'm not saying that means we can't win the championship, because I think having depth along the D line is better than saying, hey, we got both. We basically got Bosa, Ford, Armstead, and Buckner. I'd rather have Armstead, Ford, or Armstead, Bosa, Kerry Hyder, and Javon Kinlaw, who insert D tackle here, and have that wave constantly coming in, because basically what happened in 2019, D Ford went down, we got fucked. That's essentially what happened.
Yeah, I'm actually okay with the defensive line.
Yeah,
to be honest, because we've got a good rotation. We have, you got your mainstays of Bosa, Armstead, and hopefully a coming back with a healthy Kinlaw. Yeah. And you just rotate those guys on the other side, on the other edge out to go with Bosa. I'm okay with that.
You put, I know Street left. Well, I'm gonna do, once the draft is over, I want to do a deep roster dive. Maybe that's what we'll do after this week, this Tuesday show. Maybe Tuesday after next, we'll just go in deep roster dive and see what we're shaking out going into OTAs, because OTAs started last Tuesday. So I believe phase 2 will start this week. Then you got rookie minicamp coming in 2 weeks.
Yeah, I love rookie camp.
I like hearing the reason I like it is I like hearing. Okay, wow. So who do I watch in camp?
Wow, they picked a wide receiver, Tyquan Thornton, out of Baylor.
Huh. Interesting.
That's not what I thought they were going to go with.
Okay. Media ended there, so I won't be going live on media after there's Faithful. So, yeah.
Leave him in here. Fuck it.
Here, let me see.
Oh, I have my a second tab opened up. So as soon as we find out who the pick is, I'll Google, get their highlights, and we can go over them.
All right, for sure.
So, like I said, I'm just waiting. It's open and ready to go.
All right. And then we'll just add it to the stream. And
yeah, that is the 10th wide receiver this draft.
Wide receivers been huge this draft.
Well, we all knew it was a deep wide receiver draft, but damn, I thought some of these guys would slide a little bit there. Once those first couple of receivers went early, I knew there was going to be a run on wide receivers. One.
All right, well,
the Eagles have, even though they're a commercial, it looks like the Eagles have taken the Cam Jurgens, center out of Nebraska, so that pick's gone.
Okay. So that must have not been who we wanted to.
Oh, he was one of the better centers. Luke Goedeke is still on the board.
So, if I'm not mistaken, Debo came out and showed fans some love. And
when was this? I haven't seen anything from him.
Yeah, this is SF49ers put this out. Hold on. And it looks like he's wearing a Niner hat. At least it's definitely a red and gold hat.
You said it was SF9ers? I'll have to pull them up real quick.
Yeah, RSF9ers on Instagram.
There's a lot of fans here, a lot of jerseys, but there's a lot of Niners fans. Before we get this started, one thing, what do you want to say to all the Niners fans here? Y'all know I love y'all, man. Thank you.
Yeah, Debo's not leaving, bro. Debo just came on and he said, "What do you want to say to Niner fans?" He was like, "I love y'all, faithful forever." Debo's not going anywhere, bro. A lot of this shit probably got hyped up and blown out of proportion. Debo's not going anywhere. Debo's going to be a fucking Niner. Everybody calm that shit down. He probably got in his feelings because he wanted to get his deal done, and they probably either told him, let us get rid of Jimmy, or no, you show up to camp, we pay you. That's how we operate. And he didn't like the fact that he wasn't given special treatment. Because he's, you're not, hey, George Kittle waited. Fred Warner waited. And I think that it's almost like Raheem Mostert last year demanding to get a trade.
Sorry. Spaced out onto something else for a minute.
Yeah. I think media. Oh, no, they didn't. That's old message. Never mind. I was trying to see if they wanted to come out on. All right. Whatever.
Ooh, that's too bad.
Well, we're moving up on the ticker.
Getting closer, people.
We appreciate y'all sticking with us this long. We really do.
Eagles are probably going to take best available. They're looking good so far. So that offense is going to be scary next year if Jalen Hurts turns out to be okay. Or they just go back to Gardner Minshew. I'm sorry. I love Gardner Minshew.
As a backup.
No, I like him as a starter. In his time as a starter, he has thrown 37 touchdowns to only 12 picks. Sorry, he deserves a shot as a starter. Legit starter.
You know what I hate about a lot of the league is that players making so much money almost hurts it, because there's probably some players that people like, but it's, I'm not giving you X amount of dollars.
Yeah.
So, and it's, man, like, just money does really, spoil things. I remember I had a teacher who, I can't remember, it was sometime in 99 or something like that, where she was a diehard Packer fan. Grew up in Green Bay, watched Vince Lombardi coach and Bart Starr play and all that. And somebody on the Packers was asking for like, $50 million or something. It was some, before contracts got real ridiculous. And she stopped watching NFL. And she said that really just soured me to it. And I think that does happen a lot in sports, where that, money complicates things, and not everybody is, like, being a Niner fan and living in California. I understand this. Have the Niners lost free agents and players currently on the roster before because simply they can't compete with Florida, Texas, or some of these other states that don't have no income tax? Yep.
Yeah.
They simply had. There's players out there.
Chase Claypool to move the pick.
Yeah. And that really sucks. So, if Debo ever was to the point where, he said, hey, I don't want to be in California, I don't blame you, Debo. Because I don't want to be in California. Go ahead.
For the Steelers, it is now Cody Pickett throwing it to George Pickens. You got the Pickett to Pickens.
Pickens to Pickens.
Yeah, Pickett to Pickens. It's kind of funny, but yeah. I picked wide receiver out of Georgia. one of the fastest receivers in the draft. Really good hands, long reach. So not a bad pick for them. Go along with Clay Chapel.
Oh, I was just watching a video of Bam Bam doing the. Apparently, he was paid to model the new jerseys.
I like it. I'm so happy they went back to the 3 stripes and the salon print. Like, why have we not done this sooner?
I mean, cool. Like, I mean, did it? Am I gonna now say, "Ooh, I have to now go out and get a Niner jersey now because they added an extra stripe"?
Exactly.
No,
I am.
I'm not. I mean, that's the point where it's like I'm doing it because of that. Might I go get a jersey this year? Yeah, and anything that gives us more to our classics, all for. All right, media's gonna go ahead and come on. Can you do me a favor, bro? Could you log into, or I'll take care of it. Never mind. Y'all excuse me for like a minute. Just hold it down for like a minute so I can get media on.
All right, now it looks like Cincinnati has picked up wide receiver Alec Pierce. He's got long strides, so he's fast, but he's not the quickest guy in the world. But sure hand receiver. He's very good at high pointing the ball. So that's not a bad pick for Cincinnati. Another really good wide receiver to go up with, for them.
All right, my bad, y'all. I had to send out a video to get somebody to.
So another wide receiver is off the board. So it's looking more and more like one of those guys will not be picked by us.
We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 more until we're on the clock. Yeah, it's got to be safety or O-line.
Luke Goedeke is still on the board, ladies and gentlemen.
Do we? Because we don't go tackle. Here we got him.
I'm wrong. He's probably going to get picked up by somebody because he just dropped off the overall board. So more than likely he's going to get picked. What's up, media?
What's up, man? How we doing?
Legendary, brother. Legendary. Thank you for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, go ahead and tell everybody that's listening. Shout out your social and all that, so they know where they can find you.
All right. So you guys can find me on Twitter and Instagram at 49er Media, as well as I do have a podcast, First Take Niners All the Way, just spelled out on YouTube.
Awesome. All right, so to start it off, obviously Debo not traded.
Yep.
I don't know if you saw SF49ers video.
Yes, I did. Yes.
Okay, so Debo was wearing a Niner hat, right?
I believe so.
I mean, it's definitely a red and gold hat. Can we agree to that?
And if it is, it might have been like the residency hat or whatever. So
yeah, so he was wearing a Niner hat. So Debo's saying, where are we going? Right here at 61.
So I mean, I thought maybe we'd go center, but Cam Jurgens fell off the board a few picks ago to the Eagles. So I don't like Fortner really here or any of the other kind of available centers here. So a guy like Nick Cross, maybe if he continues to not be picked, he could be here in play. Let's see.
Because we're not going receiver. We're not going receiver.
I don't think so.
All the good ones are off the board now.
It's got to be safe. Yeah, it's got to be safety or O-line. And we're not going guard.
So I could see Parham.
Yeah, Parham's still out there. Kennard is still out there.
Yeah, I mean, I've even seen a guy like Sean Ryan from UCLA mocked a few times to the Niners. From UCLA.
Daniel Fa'alele from Minnesota still out there.
Yep, he's more of a tackle though.
I'm saying, but if we're going for just offensive linemen, we've got people there.
Yeah.
Well, we draft a tackle here. That's not good news for Mike McGlinchey.
Yeah, I think we have to exactly. I think.
Yeah.
My thing is, even if we go center here, like it doesn't mean Alex Mack isn't coming back because
Yeah.
we could still be taking a center for next year, and just have them.
Most
It-
of the centers spend time at guard and everything like that, so they're kind
Exactly.
of interchangeable. So it's not
Yeah.
a big deal if they don't play
Exactly.
center this year.
Exactly.
Originally when I started getting off my safety, because I was safety, and then I said, okay, well, what are the Niners likely going to do? And that's pretty much where I was center guard. I was basically like, look, you have to draft a guard,
Hmm.
and with the idea of Alex Mack basically coming back for one more year,
Yeah.
I cannot have Daniel Brunskill being my center.
I've seen.
I cannot have
reports
Aaron
with,
Banks. I can't
Mack
have Aaron.
retiring, and then Brunskill moving to center for this year.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
I
I've seen
cannot
that
I
too.
cannot have that next to Aaron Banks.
I don't want it, but
I
it's an
can't. I
option.
can't have that.
Yeah.
I can't go from Lincoln Tomlinson, because it's then who are you playing at the other guard spot? Because you're obviously Aaron Banks is probably going to go right guard.
Yeah. My thing
Okay.
is, well, no, I think we're going to play left guard, not right
You
guard.
think Aaron Banks is going to go to left guard and they're going to keep Brunskill on at right?
Yeah, I think because I'm pretty sure Banks back in college, like
Oh, that's
for
right. He
Notre
was on the
Dame,
left
yeah,
side.
he was
He
on the
was
left side. So
He was
I
left.
think
Right.
they're
Yeah.
gonna keep him on that side. He's gonna be
Okay.
the Lake and Tomlinson replace.
Okay, well, pray there. Okay, so then, Alex Mack doesn't return.
Hmm.
So you've got Aaron Banks at left tackle.
Yep.
You're gonna keep Daniel
left
Brunskill at or guard. Sorry, yeah, I said tackle, my bad. Guard. So you're either moving Daniel Brunskill to center, and who's playing right guard, or you're keeping Daniel Brunskill at right guard, and then who's playing center.
So like it
Because
does,
I don't see anybody on the roster besides Daniel Brunskill.
Chiefs just
And-
picked Guy Moore,
Jalen Moore maybe.
getting better.
Jalen Moore.
Yeah, I am.
Okay, I can see that.
I'm a bit behind, by the way. So like
Yeah, okay.
when the Niners pick it,
I got you, bro. I got you. We'll make sure everybody.
I'm
It's on
keeping
the
more
page.
track of it than TJ is.
Yeah, no, I'm lost and I'm hanging over. I'm checking my phone.
Yeah.
So Arizona's on the clock now.
Okay, so
Ooh.
we're a couple away. So
Oh yeah, Raj just posted again. The Debo Samuel is back. I'm wearing it. It's
He
like
never left.
right
He
here.
oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's for sure.
So what was it then? Was it Debo just got in his feelings because he wasn't told, hey, Kittle had to wait for his contract, Fred Warner had to wait for his contract, you're gonna wait for your contract?
See, I think something that some people have been bringing up a little is because they share like AJ Brown all share the
Mhm.
same
Yep.
agent. Like it was kind of like a tactic or something
That's
to
what
do
I've been
with it.
thinking. I've been
Yeah.
saying that for weeks, and people are, since I was like, you don't have this many good wide receivers go on the market for free agency or contracts at the same time. He's using one. He's playing it like
Exactly.
chess. This is chess to him. This guy's going to get this. You're worth more than him.
Hmm.
So that's what's happening. And DK is probably going to make more than everybody else the way it's set.
Oh yeah, DK is gonna
Oh
make
yeah.
a killing. See, my whole thing about the problem with, and I think ultimately why it matters getting Debo in the facility
Hmm.
is because your agents, his agents telling him you're worth 30,
Yeah.
you're worth 25. Don't settle for 22.
Ooh,
Trey McBride.
interesting. Are they using a double tight end set or something?
Yeah, probably.
Because
That
there's
has
no
to
way
be.
he would not be starting.
Unless they're going to split reps 50-50. But why
Yeah,
would
with
you do that at tight end? At tight end, why would you
Exactly.
do that?
Yeah.
Like Ertz and okay, so let's see. So,
So
they have
you're making-
Hopkins. They have Marquise Hollywood Brown,
Yep.
Ertz, McBride.
That's
So they can put Ertz in a slot more, maybe,
Yeah.
or maybe even McBride into the slot more.
use him like we wanted to use Jordan Reed.
Yeah, something along those lines.
Oh yeah.
Just real big,
Real big
end zone
slot
target.
receiver.
Yeah,
Yeah.
real big slot receiver in the big. And you know what? I'm scared of that. I'm scared if we got Ertz in the slot when we play him. Like we don't have the nickel to shut down. The nickel is a worry to me.
Yeah. Man, I think
year.
Sky Moore on the Chiefs is about to be insane.
That's gonna be
That's
insane.
scary. That is.
That offense is going to be stupid,
And that's why they're not tripping about Tyreek.
No,
Yeah,
They're not tripping about Tyreek at all.
man. Though you all probably saw this Christian Watson to the Packers, so staying in the green and yellow.
See, that's what was worrying me. What was worrying me more about what we were gonna do, because unless we take a safety or offensive lineman, they're not going to be a starter this year. If we see whoever it is, they're not going to be a starter. What worried me the most was Green Bay,
Cowboys pick is in.
Arizona, the Yams. Those teams getting significantly better is what worried me. Or those fringe teams.
Yeah.
Those fringe teams.
How bad do you think this pick is going to be?
For the Cowboys?
Yeah. You think it's going to be a reach like that tackle again?
I don't know. No, I don't think so. Did you all see where Tyquan Thornton went, bro? That was such a
what? No, you can't beat Cole Strange. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was about to say
that's the greatest pick in this draft is Cole Strange.
I was about to say, media. How would you love right now to have Bill Belichick's job security to take Cole Strange at number 29?
It's the dog. We all know. Come on.
That's Bill Belichick being like, dude, I got a lifelong contract. Nobody's gonna find
that, or he's like, I'm leaving in a couple years. I'm screwing you guys over with this draft.
Yeah. Like that is
okay, they screwed it up.
Sam Williams.
Okay, you're right. Yep. What? He's like a third, fourth round guy.
Tell me Jerry Jones is not making draft picks without telling me Jerry Jones is making draft picks.
Exactly.
What the hell?
Bro. So weird.
And yet again,
okay, I want to know this. Why do you guys think Nakobe Dean is falling?
Nobody knows. There must be something. Did he just fail at interviews? Like, did he just interview really bad? Like,
because he's literally been the best player on the board for so long.
Yeah.
It's like Kyle people Hamilton forgot he's available.
How did Kyle Hamilton get to 15 yesterday? When we were talking, I was telling you I would take him at 10.
Like Sam Williams isn't an awful pick, but it's still a reach.
It's way too early though.
Yeah, it's too early.
But... I mean, you're talking about second and third. Okay, like you take them with if they have we want to take him with our last pick in the third because we don't think he'll last our next pick in the fourth. Mm-hmm. Okay, fine. Then okay, but
yeah.
And
okay.
I mean, is that really a need for them?
Mm-hmm.
I don't see that as a need. Did they lose to the Niners last year because of their pass rush? I don't think so.
No,
there was better options out there. If you look at what's left, you could have gotten Meal.
There's secondary.
Yeah. You could have gotten what's that guy from Oklahoma? Benito.
Yeah, Benito. He's been following. I've seen a lot of where he's following
Well, I think it's because of his size. He's a smaller.
Tampa has traded. Tampa's
so
traded.
Quick.
Yeah.
Atlanta.
What's the trade?
Tampa's just traded with Atlanta.
Bro, why are there always these so many like in division trades?
Pick is in.
That's usually like the sixth round or something.
Wait, this is weird because they literally just said trade and then they said the pick's in, but it's still the Bucks.
Well, sometimes it takes a while for them to
change. They probably haven't switched over the graphics, maybe.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can.
And anyways, they'll tell us, that it's been traded.
Yeah.
All right. So the overall best players is still Dean, Malik Williams, Travis Jones, Desmond Riddler, Matt Corral, Sam
Travis Jones would be. I know we don't need
him.
Him
and Kinlaw. Ooh, in the middle.
Oh,
that's two big boys in the middle right there.
You are running on these two people.
That is a lot of man right there in the middle between those. Like UConn sucked; they were terrible. But
okay, so here we go.
Ate up people in the middle.
Tampa just receives 57 overall, and Buffalo receives 60th with 180.
Yeah.
It's Atlanta, Minnesota, Buffalo, then us.
Like
I
I
think
would
they
think
got-
the Cowboys were gonna take like a guy like Drake Jackson or something if they were gonna go edge, you know.
You think they fell in love with his speed? Because Neil,
Mm,
he was quick.
yeah, that's true. Let's see who's available at edge.
At edge right now?
Okay, so we have
See.
Drake Jackson, Nick Bonito, D'Angelo Malone. Okay, so those are the top 3.
I like Michael Clemens, though.
I really like Malone.
I mean, honestly, we wouldn't have to pick an edge, but if Leo's there,
Mhm,
I think.
yeah. I mean, it wouldn't hurt because like D Ford's question and like everybody else is just depth pieces. So I wouldn't be mad at an edge.
Edge or safety, if it came down to it. Edge, safety, or O-line, best
Yeah.
available. What would you take right now?
Okay, like player wise or position wise?
Just overall, like, you know,
Oh, okay.
if you consider them all a flat across that they were equal, what
Mhm.
position would you priority? I'd go safety, line,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Same
I
here.
agree. I agree.
Yeah, same here.
See,
maybe
but-
the Bucs pick Malik Williams and sit behind Brady. That wouldn't be so bad.
Ooh, because they do have Kyle Trask, but I don't think he's gonna be the answer.
No. And Nick Foles, is Nick Foles still their practice squad?
I have no idea. All right, let's see who the Bucks take here.
Jason, you know I keep absolutely zero recollection on who the hell is on anybody else's practice squad.
I know.
I struggle to even know who the hell is on the Niners practice squad. And I cover them.
Titus,
Ooh,
they took Godicki.
ooh,
Galuki.
Godicki. Is that the?
The tackle from Central Michigan.
Yeah, okay,
Michigan.
yeah, the Australian dude or whatever.
Good pedigree.
Yeah,
Coming from Central Michigan.
not a bad pick.
I remember second round.
Not a bad pick.
If you saw any of those highlight films from the was it East West Bowl and all that was all him. That was all him beating up people after the play, though. I like him, but a lot of that was, crap after the play that he was doing. So he's mean as fuck.
Do you guys see us possibly trading down from here?
Yeah, I could see it.
Yeah.
If there wasn't somebody they were completely sold on for some reason,
Mhm.
it wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
We're not trading.
Not too far. Like I wouldn't see like more than going down like maybe
To the
Cincinnati?
Bengals or something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because the Bengals are what 64
or Broncos, yeah.
Yeah,
Bengals are
Broncos.
63 and
You
Broncos
got
are
the last.
64.
you trade with Denver. You have 3 players that you like, and you guarantee yourself one of those 3 players, and maybe pick up a third. Okay, the Falcons pick is in.
Okay, let's see who they.
Next, Minnesota, Buffalo, and then us.
All right, you can let me know who they pick because my thing is kind of.
You want me to send you the link that we're both watching on?
Yeah, did you want to do that?
Sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
let me pull this up and then I'll
Handle
so
that.
hopefully it'll...
I'm like watching on ESPN Plus, but sometimes
Oh yeah, they're slow. Here, I'll put it in.
still sometimes.
Yeah,
That's
because
the
I
one
think
we're watching on. It's on the private chat.
yeah.
All right, awesome. Thank you.
Yep. Hopefully it syncs up because I know me and TJ are only like 5 seconds apart.
Yeah, we're very, very little seconds apart.
Oh, okay. They're like streaming it on the NFL. Okay.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's coming straight from the,
Straight from
onto
the
the
NFL.
YouTube channel.
So this has been what I've been on for a while.
Yeah, it's
I'm just
well,
watching
right now.
it
It's a
on my
Cowboys
Roku.
helmet. Now
All
it's
right,
a
we are
Ferris
almost
wheel.
on the clock. That means.
Yeah, I got a Ferris wheel.
Okay, so we're good. Where you at?
Where you at? Somebody walking out?
I'm
Nope.
just. Yeah, I see someone walking out
Okay.
just now.
Yeah, we're pretty much all synced up.
I guess I'm the one far behind. They just walked out on my screen, so
Oh damn.
Yeah. Like
in
when
last
you said he
place
was
now.
walking out, he like walked out right when you
Oh
said
yeah.
it.
Okay, so I guess I'm ahead. I guess I'm ahead of all y'all.
yeah.
All right, that's not too bad, but I'm not too far ahead.
no, you're within. It's not like I'm gonna be waiting here for an hour.
Yeah,
Yeah, only a few seconds.
like it was last year when we had like 2 different reactions.
Oh yeah, I was like a minute ahead of you.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well,
Troy Anderson.
this guy, I don't understand why he's so high. I really do not.
Yeah,
understand.
me neither. Well, let me
I don't
see.
like.
Okay, I want to see who the other linebackers are, cause like
On linebackers,
they should have gone Kobe Dean, bro.
Oh yeah, Christian Harris is up there. Chad
Yeah.
Moon. Oh,
Oh yeah,
They're showing them play San Jose State. Go Spartans.
all right. Outside linebacker, you still got Drake Johnson on there. Nick Bonito is still what? Alex Wright from UAB. I think he's got some good outside speed.
yeah. Who was your guys' winner last night?
The Jets.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Jets.
I thought they
Well,
had.
no,
I thought they
Ravens.
had.
I'll
Oh,
take
sorry.
Ravens.
Yeah, that's what we did. We did say the Ravens. I think getting Kyle Hamilton at 15 was the pick of the draft.
Oh, yeah.
I think the Ravens made the best moves to give them their draft, but for their picks, I think the Jets made the best picks for them.
Yeah.
So that's the way I see it.
Yeah, because like the Jets, it's like they got their needs, but they got like really good players to also fill those needs. So like they just took the best player on the board.
But the Ravens did what you're supposed to do with the draft, which is, hey, we're going to manipulate, we're going to move around, we're going to accumulate more, we're going to accumulate more darts at the dartboard, and still get still get the top rated safety in the draft at pick freaking 15.
Yeah. Pick is in for the Vikes.
Yep.
What do the Vikings do? Maybe they go.
So we're actually officially on the clock.
No, Buffalo is.
Well, in this stream, because we might be a little.
All right, let me see.
I think Vikings go. Well, no, none of the wide receivers are left, so there really isn't nobody to go opposite of Jefferson.
Ooh, Ed Ingram.
Ed Ingram.
Ingram? All right.
Yeah.
Interesting.
2 sacks allowed and 466 passing snaps. I like that.
I think there's other guys that would have gone ahead of him, but it's not a bad pick at all.
Yeah.
All right, so Buffalo is officially on the clock.
Let's see who's got it up.
Okay, let me see. Where are you getting your best available at, Jason?
I will just put it up on the screen.
Yeah, just put it
I usually just look at ESPN.
That's what mine is.
Yeah. Put it up on the screen. I'll add it. All right, so
that's the best available right now. Let me move it down a little bit.
Kobe Dean.
Yep.
QB tackle.
Are we technically on the clock?
No.
Not almost though.
Yeah.
All right, we gotta get off Twitter.
All right, so I was wrong about an hour.
Reaction for it.
Yeah, I was wrong about an hour.
I could have told you that. I tried telling you.
I thought it was gonna be. Oh, I see it. It's the same thing I'm looking at right here.
Kaiir Elam was such a steal for the Bills.
Yeah. I can't believe they pulled that off.
Okay, John Lynch, don't kill me, bro. Don't do it.
Are we gonna get a trade? Are we gonna get a trade?
God, I'm so pissed if we get a trade.
I could see it though. I could see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could too.
Let's see. If you had to pick on this list, top 10, who are you picking?
Ooh, Drake Jackson.
Drake Jackson. All right.
Yeah.
I think I'm going. Fuck. Give me Travis Jones. Fuck it.
Ooh.
You just give me those. Let him, Armstead, and Kinlaw just rotate there in that middle. Oh man.
Oh my God.
Talk about you are not running on this team. You just every play. Just keep coming in.
We have a trade.
Oh.
Bengals are on the clock.
Oh, so there goes one of our trade ideas.
Okay, so maybe we trade with the Bills then.
Yeah.
Kirby Joseph.
All right, now
Nick Cross.
Look.
Oh, y'all, I'm just trying to see who the best available. They're just all tackles.
Let me look. Okay, I want to see interior.
For interior lineman?
Sean Ryman, Dylan Parham. Center-wise,
Parham.
Donovan West.
Give
and
me
Luke Falk.
Parham or Kennard, and I'd be a happy man.
Yeah.
Or if you go centers, who's available for centers? Donovan
For
West,
center,
I
I
actually
think we
like.
should go later on with like a guy like Alec Lindstrom. Yeah. Let's see.
All right, pick is in for Cincy.
Yep. Just
So we should be pretty much officially on the clock.
Yep. Yep.
So that, and then we're gonna just kind of give our reactions, and then hopefully Pop should be hitting me up.
Oh
This time-
shoot! Matt Mayoko just tweeted the Bengals tweeted in front of the 49ers to get the player they believe San Francisco wanted. So maybe.
Oh, so let's see what this is. This ought to be interesting.
Okay. Okay. Turn it off. All right.
So hopefully we got our second
My bad.
backup,
Yeah, or we're gonna trade.
or we're gonna
Yeah,
trade
depending
back.
on who they really wanted, I could now the trade looks more viable.
Yeah, if Matt Mayoko, who's pretty tied in,
Yeah.
Yeah.
indeed is right, and we just basically got,
All right, the
Oh,
Niners
God.
are actually on the clock right now.
Oh my god.
okay, so the Niners are officially on the clock.
Yep. Give me Travis Jones.
All right, we gotta
Somebody
like
who-
stop the chat.
Okay, so let's see. We got
God.
We got tackles. We got Bernard Rame.
Who's it gonna
Nicholas
be?
Chert is not bad, but if we go more guards, I would want Parham or Kennard for guards.
Yeah,
Centers,
Parham.
Give me or West.
I've heard of.
What about
Yeah, Parham
Steve
is
Marvin?
basically Parham or Nick Cross are going to be my two guesses.
yeah? Cross is definitely
Alrighty,
there.
looks like they're coming up to announce the pick.
Okay.
Damn it, I keep switching
soon.
over to the wrong one.
I'm interested to see what the Bengals do.
Yeah.
Because
This
if they
is basically-
traded up, like they're definitely going after someone.
Yeah,
Yeah. Because who they see right now is who the league thinks the Niners wanted.
yeah.
Mhm.
So
Something might have leaked out somewhere, kind of thing. But
Yeah.
well, not leaked, but you know what I mean. They kind of figured it out.
They're not gonna go safety here because they went with Daxton Hill. So
yeah, they're not going
Yeah.
safety. Do they need a center?
wait, so that means that the Niners might not be go safety then.
Nick Cross ain't gonna last till. You think Nick
No.
Cross will last till 93?
Nah, I think we'll have to trade up. Which I could definitely see us doing.
Pick it. Niners pick is in. Oh
Yep,
no, that's
here we
Cincy.
go.
My bad. Cincy, my bad.
Yeah, I was like, wait, what?
It looked red and gold for a second.
Okay. No worries. Here we go. Coming up to the stage.
Yep. I'm seeing it right now. Come on. Don't.
Let's see, boys.
Never mind. That's the dude who's announcing the pick. Isaac Curtis. Oh no.
Please don't say a bunch of stuff and just thank you.
Yeah. Cornerback Cam Taylor Britt.
Ooh. So maybe damn, so the Niners are thinking about going corner.
Corner.
I'm not surprised though. I really am not.
I'm shocked.
I don't like, and me and TJ have talked about this. I don't want Emmanuel Mosley. Look at his stats.
Yeah, he
He's not
doesn't.
as good as everybody thinks he is. I'd rather have somebody else in the slot.
Damn. They really be taking our guy, I guess. Let's see.
But yeah, I guess this was who they wanted.
You think
One
they
thing
go
about
Traquan
Cam Taylor
Woolen?
was that he's the best punt returner. Even though we have what's his name, I would have much rather had
Ray
him.
Ray McLeod.
Yeah, Ray.
All right, we're
But as a
technically
slot,
officially
I
on
would
the
have loved
clock.
him.
How much time do we have? We should pick us
It's
in.
probably,
Niners pick us in.
Is it? Okay.
So it's either going to be a trade.
Yes, it is. Just saw it.
Okay. It's either going to be a trade or it was a 1 to 2 players. And if this one ain't here, we're taking the next one. All right.
Come on.
Who is it? 49ers selection.
Here we go.
Who are they bringing out to do the second round?
Eric,
it's supposed to be
Eric.
Eric Armstead, yeah.
Oh, it got leaked to me who it is.
Same.
Drake Johnson.
So we picked already?
It's being leaked.
Yeah.
Oh, Drake Johnson.
All right, it's fine. They're gonna tell us. I'm not surprised.
So why is he wearing a Jets hat?
That's the guy prior. Or no.
Oh. Yeah, why is he literally the dude they're showing?
Come on. Man, they're taking a sweet time.
Joseph is how they
reset.
Joseph had
Okay, they're doing like just a recap.
It said best available is Dean, best fit is Joseph. Okay. Waiting.
Yep.
So DE.
Okay.
What is with this?
I don't even know what the.
They're still having like.
Yeah.
This is kind of weird.
This is very weird. Okay, so they're showing the Niners now. So they must have just got whatever for the Jets pick, which when did they pick?
This is like the longest shit ever.
I know.
This is like when the old guy got it for the Jets earlier. What the hell?
Yeah. There has to be a trade going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's still showing we have 6 minutes and 31 seconds. Or is that the
probably for
clock Bills?
Yeah, it's probably for Kansas City.
No, it's for the Bills. It's saying Buffalo. Bills on the clock, Bills, 6 minutes and 16 seconds. Hurry up, I gotta go pee. Like, fuck. We've been at it. Let's go, Eric. I see you, big.
All right, come
big
on.
9-1.
I'm just seeing it. He's walking up. Up. Here we go.
All right, hold on. I want to see what Eric has to say.
All right, he's just now walking out for me, but
Okay.
Is he announcing his? Is he announcing
He's
his
had a
homie?
smile on his face.
Yeah, Drake Jackson.
All right, so we got the running mate to go on the defensive line.
All right.
Okay.
Nick Boat and Drake Jackson, baby.
Yeah.
Drake
The line's
Jackson.
about to eat.
Let's do it. All right, Jason.
It's already running.
All right. Y'all got that? Give me 5 minutes. I have to.
All right.
Give me like 2 minutes, y'all.
All right, let's see what we got for Jake Jackson. Newest 49er
right.
defensive end. He's got good size. I want to know how long his arms are. See if you can get up and bat down some balls.
The word that I did not like is when they said when healthy.
Ugh. That one terrifies me a little bit. Okay, they're saying that he does have really long arms. Ooh, nice little spin move to start off with. All right. Not bad, not bad. He doesn't have far to move, that's for sure. Oh, that was a nice pick. All right. Man, he's got a quick first step.
Yeah.
That looks Bosa-ish.
Watch this first
go.
step. Boom. That guy was barely out of his stance before he was by him.
I love it. And the perfect thing about it is we don't need him to be spectacular right away.
He's dropping into coverage right here. Yep, look at that. Damn.
I like that. Too bad Salah ain't here because he loved to drop Solomon.
Oh, yeah, Salah would have been feasting over that.
Moving out at the mouth. Pretty athletic. Like the number.
Nice getting through that line.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
Quick first step, like you said, Jason.
Yeah, he's got a really quick
split that tackle real well. Split that tackle right. So it looks like he's gonna win with speed.
Yeah.
He's gonna beat you off the snap.
And then he's just gonna push bigger guys right. Yeah, he's gonna push you back too.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. We don't need him to be spectacular. Look, you're not coming in to be pass rusher numero uno.
Yeah.
It's gonna be in rotation. So
yeah, I mean he definitely needs some work, but like he's gonna be a stud.
I mean,
oh, look at that one. That was a straight, underarm straight. Apparently, he gets good when the other team is inside the 5-yard line.
Yeah.
Chris Kasurik's gonna coach him up and make
him
he
is. Yeah,
beast,
he is.
bro.
I love it. I love it. Okay, so obviously not the safety we wanted.
Yep.
I'm going to say Nick Cross is still in play, and
yeah.
A trade might be happening.
There's still a couple of safeties later on in the next pick that would be pretty good.
Yeah, because there's even Leal O'Neal, who's been a big guy that a lot of Niner fans have really liked. So
I'm liking his long. I like the way he pushes off with his long arms. Get some good separation. Boom.
Yeah, that's pretty.
That's amazing.
He needs to work on his technique a little bit, but that's fine. That could be coached up.
Man, I'm not even surprised they went defensive line.
No,
John Lynch. I say this to some people. I'm like, if John Lynch could have 53 defensive linemen,
he'd be happy.
You would. I mean, can you blame the man? He basically rode a Hall of Fame career behind Simeon Rice and Warren Sapp.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't, and Derek Brooks.
Yeah.
So
you
had Duke. You had Nick Bosa and you got Fred Warner. That's basically what John Lynch is trying to build.
Yeah.
He's good at rapping. I like that he's not trying to shoulder tackle any of that bullshit. He's actually rapping up.
Physical. Make you feel it. Right there. That last play was that.
I will be right just back real quick.
Ooh, snatched the ball.
Whoa. Was that him? That's
like his third pick.
Yeah.
Or whether that was a fumble, I couldn't see.
No, it's technically a pick.
I like that. I'm really interested to see the press conference tonight. Really interested.
What time did they say the conference is tonight?
I haven't heard anything.
Man, it sure seems that we'd love to keep these guys back in California.
If you're not leaving
And,
Cali,
and if we're going to just invest like this, I oh, we got a commercial.
It's an ad on YouTube, so.
Mm.
That's a nice going back across
I like
the
that
line.
too,
Yeah, I like him coming back across.
Yeah, and that took some time. So that wasn't I just beat you off the snap. That's he's working, he's fighting, he's fighting.
Because he was held up. He was held up there.
Yeah. So definitely a nice piece of clay.
Yeah. Good read on that option or the RPO.
That a nice piece of clay that Chris Kaserik can work real well with. Especially since we don't need him to come in and be numero uno. The Bills just selected. Hold on, I'm trying to. Whatever, they're taking forever to announce them.
I think they took Nick Bonito. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So, I'm not mad at the pick at all.
No, it's not the end I thought we would have gone for, but I'm liking it.
I mean, I like it because fine, try to get 2019 back. And I was mentioning, John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan are dope fiends for Nick Bosa, insert player here, screaming off the edge like in 2019.
Yeah.
But I like it because it's not the pressure on him. It's not he's not going to be a starter. He's going to be in a D Ford role. Kerry Hyder is probably going to be our base down end. And then you bring him in on passing down situations. Is how he starts off his career, I would assume. So, which is exactly what I want out of this pick because I don't need a starter.
It's looking like the Bills finally care about getting us good running back.
Right. They've only been running like that, 3 rotation for like the last 2 years.
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna wrap up this video. Give our quick thoughts, just one quick thought on tomorrow. And then media, are you doing a stream or for the rest of the night? Sorry. And then media, are you doing a stream tomorrow?
I'm still kind of deciding. I think I probably will.
What we got? What are we looking at tomorrow? Because tomorrow's the rest. So we got 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yep.
All right. Well, let's go ahead, wrap up this video, give our final thoughts on the pick, and then what we're going through the night, and then Elvis Timmerville is doing the Broncos pick.
I like the pick. Like I said, it wasn't necessarily the end I would have gone with.
Yeah.
But watching him, Coach K, like you were saying, TJ, he's got someone else to mold. So I'm good with it. Like I said, let's see what he can do. Especially with, if he's just going to take the pressure off Bosa, I'm extremely happy with that.
Yeah, exactly. My thought is, look, I've made it pretty clear over the last couple of weeks I wanted a safety, and I thought that's what we were going to do. Yep. I was wrong. I thought we were going to go center here. Maybe later rounds, fine. I love it because it's building the strength, fits into character. You give our best coach a nice piece of clay to work with. Media, your final thoughts, and then thoughts on what we'll do, and then we'll go ahead and
Yeah, so I mean I was kind of like you. I wanted a safety, but I'm not mad about the pick, especially because it's making our defensive line even more scarier. I guess the guy definitely, has a bit of work to do. He's still a great player, and like Chris Kusuric's going to do a fantastic job of coaching him up, and he's going to be an absolute beast. So I guess just another guy to go after the quarterback.
And who can be mad at that?
Not at all. Let's be real. We saw a D-line take us to what should have been a sixth Super Bowl a few years ago.
Yeah,
I think our D-lines have. I think DJ Jones is healthy. I think D Ford's healthy in the Super Bowl. I think we blow out the Chiefs, honestly.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. We'll go ahead and we'll be live Tuesday at our normal time at 4 p.m. Media, one more time, give the listeners a way that they can go ahead and find your podcast, and of course follow you on social.
Yeah, so you guys can again find me at 49er Media, just like it says, on Twitter and Instagram, and then on YouTube. Just everything's just one word, but First Take Niners on YouTube.
Awesome, brother. Thank you for coming on. We'll definitely
Thanks for having me.
Get you back before camp comes on.
All right.
Might have cut him off a little early there. All right, Jason, final thoughts. What's going on the rest of the night? When do we take our center? Or is Alex Mack indeed going to retire?
I don't know. I guess whether or not he retires, I'm not quite sure. But, I mean, there's still a few good centers left for later in this draft. So, I mean, it's still a possibility that we take it, or we just keep loading up. I still think we need help on the offensive line. So maybe we go that later. But like I said, not the defensive end I was particularly looking at. I know the name, and I've seen him play, but not what I'm expecting. But I'm happy with it. I'm okay with the position that was picked.
Yeah, I'm not mad at all. In Lynn Shahan, we trust.
Yeah.
And, they seem to know a little something about drafting QBs. D linemen.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. We will go ahead and see y'all Tuesday, where we go ahead and summarize the rest of the draft. Jason, thanks so much for joining us today. We'll see you
Tuesday. I may or may not be on my channel the next couple of days, just depending on what I got going on in my house. I might just throw it on and throw a camera on and watch.
All right. Well, stay tuned to NFR social media. Jason always posts it when he's doing it. All right, brother. We'll see it, and then we'll see you Tuesday. All right, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and get up out of here, but before we do, we got to go ahead and remind everybody to help out Niner Faithful Radio by using our affiliate link, our shop49ers.com affiliate link, and save 10%. All you have to do is click on the link in the description of the video or podcast. Go to SeatGiant.com. Use the promo code Niner Faithful Radio to save on all your theater, concert, and sporting event tickets, as well as help out the show. Go to NinerFaithfulRadio.com/subscribe to see everywhere you subscribe to the show, and follow us on social media on Facebook, Instagram, and Tumblr at Niner Faithful Radio, and Niner Faithful are on Twitter. And, of course, thank you for tuning in to the end of the show. As promised, this week's discount code for 10% off of all of season 2 for the Faithful by the Faithful apparel is season 2. 10% includes any on-sale items and cannot be used with any coupon. Coupon expires August 30th. For the Faithful by the Faithful season 2 is coming tonight at midnight. Woo! Can't wait. See y'all Tuesday. Till then, faith, love, and happiness. Go Niners.
You are now listening to Niner Faithful Radio, the show for the faithful, by the faithful.
See ya.